14-2 banner. We still have one more thing left to do, everybody. We are going to draw from phase number 5. So before we're gonna start with the Relic analysis, let's summarize again what I've already gotten so far. Banner 1 netted me 2 of Celis Excaliburs, which are really nice as you've just seen in the previous fight, so that was pretty good. A few other stuff as well, but nothing too noteworthy. Banner 3 was obviously the biggest surprise for me, because I only did like one 11 pull, and at the same time did not only get Yuffie's headband, but also got Tyro's BSB, which is the reason why I'm probably not gonna throw too much Mythril into this one now, because main motivation for this one was obviously wall that I still lack, but with Tyro's BSB available, I don't really think I need wall that much right now. But there are still a few nice items on that banner, so let's just take a look through them. We have Cloud's BSB first. Obviously at that point already a bit outshadowed by other BSBs. It is still a pretty nice thing to have though. I also already have Cloud's SSB, which means he would gain like 20 attack just by mastering those 2 soul breaks, which is pretty nice for him to use. Plus, it would make him more viable again for single target fights with the soul break on that one, obviously. Next up, we got Terra's Stardust Rods. I actually drew Terra's SSB on the last Nightmare banner, and those is probably one of the weaker BSBs. It can still be pretty nice, because like especially if bosses have like elemental vulnerabilities when it comes to fire or water, you can pretty much burn through them quickly with the burst commands here, so that's probably pretty nice as well. We got the Fairy Flute, an item I already got. Pretty nice to have for FF9, it has pretty good synergy, and also nice to slap on your Rams up for a mind boost if you want to set him as a Realm Warrior, right? But yeah, this is probably one of the better items that I don't want to have because I already got that. Yeah, we got Balthier's SSB here as well. Pretty nice SSB. Also Imperial Fire, which is pretty good. I don't really have a lot of 12 weapons. The only unique soul break I got from FF12 is Ash's Rune Blade, the first one. And that's basically about it. I have like a few 12 weapons, but most of them are 4++ weapons. I still have yet to get a 5-star natural physical weapon for FF12, so that one would obviously be nice. And because it is a gun, it makes it even more viable, because it can be used from the back row to deal good damage. And of course, the soul break on it is pretty good as well, so that would be a nice one. Now we got the big one, obviously, the wall. We already talked about that. Since I got Tyro's BSB, I don't really desperately need a wall. The thing is, during most fights, you probably can't really keep up 2 different soul breaks at the same time without one running out too soon or anything like that. So while wall would be nice, I got his BSB now, so that would make things quite a bit complicated when it comes to which one I am going to use over which one. But yeah, obviously still a pretty damn good thing to have. We got the Kaiser Shield, which is also pretty good. Basically the same effect that I already have on Mog with Heroic Harmony, but this one also does damage, so that's one pretty good. Plus, I can use a White Mage with an AoE heal and still bring another layer of mitigation with the Kaiser Shield if I were to draw it. So that would be pretty cool as well. Not really needed, but it would be nice to have, let's put it that way. We got the Grand Armor. Tailwind is pretty nice to have. It is pretty similar to Yuffie. I forgot her name now. To Yuffie's Soul Break that I got on Banner 3, but it also gives Protect. The thing though is pretty similar to what I mentioned with Tyro earlier. I already got Shouts, and keeping both soul breaks up probably is not gonna be easy. Because that would mean I need to put Life Siphon on him in order to like charge his Soul Break bar a bit more. Which means I could only bring one break with him. Which does kind of limit my options. So while it is nice to have, I don't really necessarily need it. Dash's Sword. Yeah, that's probably some kind of thud in this. I mean, it is a nice sword for FF3. But yeah, the Soul Break is not too bad. It has Enlightenment, which is pretty good. But Dash is not necessarily one to use much, and I think it still take a while. It's still gonna take quite a while until we get to his second Memory Crystal. So probably not too good on this one. And last but not least, the Golden Armor. Outdated but still pretty nice. Hand of the Emperor stacks with shot, therefore would be pretty nice to have in my team as well. I like Leon, but he hasn't really found any use yet. So maybe that is gonna change with this one here. Alright, with that being said, we're going to start off with 100 gems, as always. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Oh. The occasional 3-star, like always, not very surprising. Well, that one's gonna be sold immediately. But we still have one lemon draw that we need to do. This is probably the only one I'm going to be doing, so let's hope for some good luck here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, only got one though. Please don't let this be Dash. If this is Dash's sword, I'm gonna be mad. And also only one 4-star. This is probably my worst draw on the celebration banners. Yeah, I know tapping the screen speeds it up, but need some like a little more tension in here. We need to get the excitement level up a bit, right? Let's see. Yeah, that shield's gonna be sold immediately as well. And well, it is a BSP. This game really wants me to use Cloud. It is amazing. It really wants me to use Cloud. This is like the 4th weapon from Cloud that I got now. This is ridiculous. Well, I guess I can't complain too much about that. Okay. Well, so that was the very last draw on the celebration banners. The thing is, I don't really even like Cloud that much. Like, I was glad when I got Celis Excalibur, because I was at a point where I was like, okay, now I can finally bench Cloud again. Well, I guess he's gonna be back now again. Welp. Pretty much what happened.